Yeah, hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading. It is October 4th, 2013. I just wanted to do a quick review of gold today, where we made over 200 ticks of profit. I want to go over each of the signals, show you the winning signals and why we didn't take a lot of the other signals that appeared on the chart. The first signal was a momentum signal here. It's indicated by the green cross and the candle outlined in blue. The entry, you can see our three line here, which shows in the top line order flow, middle line stochastic, and the lower line momentum, all green. The entry was at a high of the high of the candle was 20.4. We would have been in at 20.5. The high of the move was 60. So this is approximately a 40 tick trade we took. Now this is a power entry off the right line trend line. It's green, but if you look to the bottom here, you can see that momentum is red, order flow is red, so it's a trade that we would not take. Same thing with this power entry, this power entry. So we really have no signals we would take. Now we don't trade. There's no signals on this move to the downside. Power entry here comes on a yellow right line trend line. That means that we're in a trendless market, so we ignore these signals. We then get a move to the downside here, but again, does not come with any signal. Well, we get a power entry here, but it comes off of a green trend line. The right line trend is green. We don't take a move to the downside. Here's our next signal. It's a power entry off the 50. The 50 is strong red to the downside. We have plenty of room to the right line trend line, which is a modified 15-day moving average. The low of the candle is 1318.2. Move goes down to 15.6. It's about 30 ticks. So now we have about 80 ticks. Now we have another power entry here. It comes on a green trend line. Another power entry here, right into the 200. Another power entry here, right into the 200. We finally get clear sailing here. Right line trend line is red. We get a momentum signal, and we get a three-line signal. If you look down, order flow, momentum, and stochastic are all red. We get a really gorgeous move to the downside. The low of the candle is 1316.9. We would be in at 1316.8. The low of the move is 12.7. Again, about a 40 tick trade. So now we have about 80 ticks in the bag. Here we have a power entry on a red right line trend line. It goes 7 ticks. So we add a very small 7 tick trade. This is a power entry that comes off of no major or minor trend line. Here's a power entry off the 50. It's a tough signal. I wouldn't have taken it, and I did not take it because it's right into the 50, did not break it, and it was successful, but it was a high risk trade. Again here, this is another power entry into the 15. Very risky trade. It was extremely successful. I didn't take it because it carried with it an extensive amount of risk. Our entry was here. It was the momentum entry. The low of the candle was 1312.9. We went down to 1309.2. That's again about another 40 tick trade. Now we have about 120 ticks. And I'm just really guesstimating the number of ticks we made per trade. I'm not using a calculator here. Power entry off of a green trend line, we don't take it. Power entry off of yellow, that's total chop, we don't take it. Here's our power entry off of the 50. The 50 is red, pressing down hard. We have plenty of room to the modified 15. We're in one tick below the close of the candle. The low is 1312.2. We'd be in at 1312.1. The low of the move is 1308.7. That's about 35 ticks. So we have about 150 ticks. Here's another successful trade. Trend line is red. You have a power entry down, nothing below us to stop it. About 10 ticks. Another successful trade. A little bit risky because there's not a tremendous amount of move down, a tremendous amount of room down into the right line trend line. We took it. It gave us about 15 ticks. This is too tight. It was a very, very successful trade down, but we were trading right into the modified 15, so we let this trade go by. But then we had a great momentum signal here, and we were short here for another 20 ticks. So we're now at approximately 150, 160 ticks. Here's another small winner. About 10 ticks. Comes off the right line trend line, which is red, pushing down. No resistance to the downside. Here's a power entry. We did not take it. The right line trend line's yellow. Here we're above the 15. Here's a power entry off the 50, which we did take. It gave us 8 ticks of heat on a 10-tick stop. Then came down and gave us 25 more ticks. We're about 175 ticks. Power entry, which we do not take into the 15. We do not take this momentum signal for a number of reasons. Here's the momentum signal we take right off the red modified 15. This is about another 25 tick winner, and we're approaching about 200 ticks. Now this is at 10:21 Eastern Time. We have close to 200 ticks of profit, and there has not been one single bad signal off the system. This occurs fairly consistently. If you trade conservatively, trade the plan, and have patience. Wait for the appropriate setups. This is a extremely powerful system, and will consistently deliver you profit on a daily basis. Thank you.